How's it going, everyone? This is Gil Gaming, and welcome back to some more of the Phasmophobia Beginner's Guide. Now, as I said before, we're going through all the maps real quick, so next one up in the rotation is 10 Ridgeview Court. Granted, this isn't going to be the one you unlock next after the previous episode. That would have been 42 Edgefield Road. You don't unlock this one immediately. I believe you unlock one of the farmhouses, and then one of the other maps, and then this one. The leveling system in Phasmophobia is a little weird, but I'm just going across the lines and telling you how to hunt on each map as I go through each one. But anyway, let's go ahead and get going. I have my map pulled over here on the left, just to be sure I can give you guys as accurate advice as possible. Yep, as always. So, main unique thing about 10 Ridgeview Court. It is one of the few maps, to my knowledge, that has 3 possible electric box spawns. Or I guess I should say one of the small maps that has 3 possible electric box spawns. One of them you can see already is in the garage. That's where it spawned for this hunt. And then the other 2 are in the basement here. One of them is going to be along this wall, along the staircase, which I will show you when we get down there. And the other one's going to be on this back corner over here. But anyway, enough talking in the van. Let's go ahead and get in there. Now, as a reminder, I'm still a little mad at the devs for this. They got rid of custom mode for people who are below level 50. And as I'm currently around level 40s, like mid 40s, I do not actually have access to custom mode at the moment. So I have to kind of be at danger of the ghost for a little while. But regardless, if you turn to your right immediately upon coming into the door, first off, here's a key dish. Most of the residential areas have a key dish because ghosts can interact with cars. If you want to turn them off, this is where you're going to have to grab the keys. At the same time, a lot of the time you're going to have the tarot deck spawn near the key dish. I believe it spawns either right here or over on this side. I could be wrong. It could be in one of the drawers, but regardless, it doesn't appear that we have it as our curse item for this hunt. Just bear in mind that that is where the tarot deck is. Now, something interesting to note, this room is not one continuous room. This room is actually broken up into 3 smaller ones. So around, I believe the cutoff is right around that carpet, so the line going from the stairs over. This is considered the foyer, or the foyer, or however you pronounce it. It's French, it's weird. So this little strip right here is considered its own room. And actually, I think it just expands out from the door. I could be wrong, though. Then you have over here is the dining room, which I believe... Is that our cursed item? Yes, it is. So, dining room extends from this little dining room table all the way over here to the top of the basement steps. And then you also have it cutting off right here at the living room. The main thing of note in the dining room is the cursed mirror spawns right here, so keep an eye out for that when you spawn in. But beyond that, there's not really much in here. The table can be useful for looping ghosts, but you run the risk of getting stuck at this spot right here. It's kind of a thin area. Beyond that, though, we have the living room over here, which the living room is fairly small. I mean, like I said, it only encompasses this area right here. I believe the cutoff is this wall, so just bear that in mind if you are hunting for the ghost. This tiny little spot over here is considered a separate room, so if you're not getting freezing temps in the dining room, but you can still get them here. Only other things to note, the ghost does have a unique interaction where it can use the remote to turn on the TV, so make sure you check that for EMFs if the TV ever turns on. And then this is considered a sanctioned hiding spot, so you can duck behind those bins, as long as your tech is off, to get away from the ghost. As usual, we're just going to be doing clockwise rotation. Like I said, right there is the cursed mirror. Oh, hello there. That's a foot. I'm actually going to check this room real quick for temps. Because whenever I'm doing these tutorials, I also kind of have to hunt the ghosts at the same time. Especially now that they made it so that I can't do it in custom mode, so I can't have friendly ghosts. But, this here is utility room. It is considered a separate room from dining and hallway. The main thing of note in here is I believe the Ouija board can spawn right here, so keep an eye out for that one. That is another one of the cursed item spawns. Beyond that, this here is the... I kind of glossed over it going into the utility room. But this is the hallway, and it extends all the way from like where this wood floor stops, all the way back here. Now, the two main things of note in this room are Voodoo Doll can spawn on this bench, so keep an eye out for that one. And the piano is a unique ghost interaction, so you can get EMF of it really easily if you hear a piano go off. Beyond that, not exactly all that interesting and not many places to hide. So if the ghost room is in here, I recommend sticking close to this door. You will see why in a moment. But anyway, over here is garage. Garage is just one big room. Nothing really to it. There's no curse items that can spawn in here. The main thing of note in here is the power box. This is one of the 3 potential spawns. And you also have potential of 4 hiding spots with these 2 lockers, and then you also have the lockers back here. Which actually, these lockers, you'd think these would be more helpful because they're closer to the door. I've actually found in my experience that it is better to sprint for these lockers, because this car will serve to cut off the line of sight of the ghost very easily. So you'll actually find that you survive a lot more often if you run for those far lockers. Alright, back in through the hallway, we got the bathroom over here. Again, not much of note here. You can get dirty water from the sink. That's about it for in here, honestly. If you get this as a ghost room, it's a little cramped. I actually suggest using the toilet to store a lot of your gear. But it's really not the greatest. Now, normally we'd be going down to the base. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and go down to the base. We'll go ahead and do it. Main thing to note with the basement is, once again, same as the garage, it is one large room. Everything in here will give you the same temps no matter where you are in the room, so just bear that in mind. The 2 things of note is back here, back behind where this mannequin is. I believe it's this wall, actually. I heard something go off. That might have been... no. Oh, it's just me walking. But power box spawns right here on this wall. You also have a sanctioned hiding spot right here if you duck behind these bins. By the way, when I say sanctioned hiding spot, it's a hiding spot that the devs... excuse me. It's a hiding spot that the devs intended. So that you can hide from ghosts in other spots, but when I say a sanctioned hiding spot, just know that so long as you've turned off your gear and you've broken line of sight with ghosts, you can hide here and be 100% safe. But these lockers are also a hiding spot. Back here, and actually of note, I don't believe there's a secondary light switch for this room. Oh, hold on. A teddy bear teleported to me. We may have an Obake, the shapeshifter one. But back here is the other power box spawn. It will spawn right here. God, this thing is active. I heard that too. But regardless, that's really all there is for the basement. 2 power box spawns. Oh, actually, I did forget one thing. One of the curse item spawns. The ritual circle can spawn right around here. In general, if you think that the... Jesus Christ, can you stop throwing things? Anyway, if you think that the curse item for the map might be the ritual circle, check the lowest level of the map. Typically speaking, that's where the ritual circle spawns. That's only if you actually want to use the damn thing, which I do not recommend. But anyway, moving on, as I realize that my phone has crashed. There we go. So, kitchen is actually quite a bit larger than you'd expect it to be. Did the ghost turn off the power? Or did it flick a switch and kick breaker? I think it might kick breaker. Either way, I need to go fix it. Yeah, this right here is why it's annoying to record now that I don't have custom mode. because no friendly ghost means it's a lot more active and can kill me. So I actually have to worry more about sanity. But regardless, kitchen. A lot larger than you think it'd be. A lot of interactables in here. You can get very easy EMF off of it. Sorry for all yawning. I need more sleep. Cutoff is going to be right here to the foyer, or the foyer. And then you also have this little room over here is considered part of the kitchen. So if you aren't getting cold temps in kitchen, don't bother checking this little bit here. You're not going to get anything. But back here is the master bedroom, which the master bedroom on this map is fucking massive. So the master bedroom on this map encompasses this room here. It also is this room here. It includes the bathroom. And then you also have this room back here, this little closet. So if you get this as your ghost room, just know it might be a little tough to get ghost interactions. Beyond that, this little cubby here is a sanctioned hiding spot, so you can use that to get away from the ghost if need be. But yeah, not much of note in here either, really. The guitar is a unique interaction as well. If you hear strumming noises, check in here. You might get an EMF reading off of that, but all in all, not that interesting of a room. And I think with that, we're ready to move upstairs. Yeah, we're kind of speedrunning this one. I've kind of gotten the format of the videos down. I should mention, by the way, basement, these stairs are considered part of basement, so bear that in mind whenever you're hunting. I'm just checking to see if I can't get freezing temps, because the ghost has to be nearby to the basement. I'm thinking it might be in the foyer, actually. But no. I guess it might be up here. Hello? Did it break a bulb? I turned that light on. Well, it's definitely doing shit up here now. Okay, yeah, it's definitely active up here. Sorry. So anyway, one of the largest rooms on this map, which you're going to notice the theme with this map is very large rooms, is this upstairs hallway here. This room extends all the way from, like, the stairs there, all the way around this corner up to here. Of course, it cuts off at doors. And then it comes back, wraps around through here, and all the way down there. Okay, that's radio static. I'm thinking it's in this room. No? Okay, no, I hear it a bit clearer this way. This thing's just interacting with a lot of shit. Sorry, I've kind of put the tutorial on pause. I want to know where the ghost room is so I know where I shouldn't run to. Okay, here we go. This is ghost room. But, for the most part, the only thing notable about the upstairs hallway is there are a few sanctioned hiding spots up here. These little closets off to the side are considered sanctioned hiding spots, so you can use them to get away from ghosts if need be. There's one back there, one right here, and one right there. Bear in mind, on higher difficulty, some hiding spots may be taken up by just random clutter, so it's always good to check these closets beforehand before you try and use them as an actual hiding spot. Now, because this place is so disjointed, I kind of have to just pick rooms at random. So this here is boys' bedroom. Main thing of note in here is A, you have another closet hiding spot if you need it. And B, the monkey's paw, I believe, spawns on this desk here. So keep an eye out for that if you're wanting to use cursed items. Beyond that, you can get unique interactions from the radio if you hear a radio going off. There's a lot of alarm clocks up here, so that may not be conclusive. You can see me being confused a lot earlier, but just bear in mind that you can hear radios, and that will give you a good sign of where the ghost is. Moving on to the upstairs bathroom. not much of note here. You can get unique interactions if you hear a shower turn on. You also have dirty water here. But beyond that, not really much of note in this room. It can be an unsanctioned hiding spot. If you can get away from the ghost and break line of sight fast enough, you can hide in there and just turn off your tech, hope it doesn't find you. I don't recommend it, but it is an option. But over here is the girls' bedroom, and just like the boys' bedroom, the main thing of note in here is a cursed object. Now, there isn't a hiding spot in this room, which makes it a little more dangerous, but you can find the music box sitting on this desk right here, or this little dresser drawer. Beyond that, you can get radio right there. Not much else of note. I do think this is an Obaki because it keeps shape-shifting shit. You can use that radiator to hold a lot of your stuff as long as you close the door behind you. And yeah, that's really about it. Back here you have the teen boys bedroom, which is a little weird. We have boys bedroom and teens boy bedroom. Only thing of note in here is you can get unique interactions with the radio, but beyond that, nothing. I mean, it barely even has interactables in this room. You have a basketball and a cup. And then finally, you have the upstairs toilet, which, again, not much of note. You have a shower. If you hear showers going off, check upstairs and the master bedroom. Those are the two main spots you want to look for those. You can also get dirty water from the sink, but yeah. It's going to be about it, and I think this thing just turned off the lights on me. Yeah, it just turned off the breaker on me. But anyway, that is going to be all for me today, guys. As I quickly get out into the environment before this thing hunts. I am on amateur just to reduce the chance that I die during these tutorials. But at the same time, amateur doesn't do much when your sanity's that low. I am going to just gut feeling say it is an Obake, just because I'm seeing a lot of stuff around rooms that shouldn't be in those rooms. So, I don't know, we'll see. Just random throwing a guess out. I don't really need to get money from this because it is only an amateur hunt and I didn't even use any consumables, so. No, it was a Yurei. Yeah, my sanity was a bit lower than it should have been. I probably should have guessed that. Regardless, though, that's going to be all for me today, guys. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos. I have a ton of content on Phasmophobia. You're sure to find something you'll like. If you need more guidance starting out, you can check out my Beginner's Guide series. Or if you'd like to see how I hunt personally, you can check out the Phasmophobia Freelancer series, which is me going through each map on a series of solo hunts. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching today, and have a good day.